Hi, I'm Trina. I joined Juniper Gardens Children's Project in August 2023. I feel so privileged to be here because research that came out of Juniper Gardens in a way saved my life and put me on a positive career path. You see, I often tell people I was raised by a pack of dingo dogs because I grew up on a ranch in a very rural area. Nobody was talking or reading to me. In 1996, a professor gave me the book by Juniper investigators Hart and Risley that documented the detrimental effects of poverty on language development and subsequent school achievement. I read it and it really impacted me personally. It was shortly after that I applied to and got an interview for a master's program in my department. But my GRE scores were substantially below the minimum to get into the program. I did get an interview though. In the interview, I was asked why my verbal scores were so low. I had a clever answer. I said, "Have you heard of Hart and Risley?" Anyway, I got to explain that the dingo dogs that raised me were not talking to me on the ranch, and therefore I did not have a language-rich upbringing. I guess the interviewer liked my answer because I was allowed into the program. And this research didn't just get me into the program. It also inspired me to do other research in this same area. While in graduate school, I was reading so much research that came out of Juniper Gardens. To me, this place was the perfect model for community-engaged research, and so many effective innovations were developed here. Now, it's an absolute honor to be one of the investigators at Juniper Gardens and to continue the tradition of developing interventions that support the academic language achievement of vulnerable populations.